Fly first began in the public defender's office in Santa Clara County. I remember the first couple weeks just willing the phone to ring that somebody would want to talk to me about this program that we wanted to start. I cold called Juvenile Hall. This was back in the days of phone books. And when I met with the young people and was talking to them and asking them what would prevent other kids from ending up where they were, they consistently said three things. One, give us information about the law. Help us understand how serious it is and what can really happen. Give us people who will care about us, who will know if we even wake up and go to school. And give us a chance to give back to our communities, because once we're labeled as a juvenile delinquent, people give up on us and we have so much to offer. And so their ideas are really what directed Fly.
The early days of Fly was pretty small. We're probably about 30-something staff spread between 2 different counties. When I first started, I was in the middle school program, and the middle school program was still considered a peripheral program at the time. It was changing and updating, but it wasn't considered like one of our core programs. And I always wanted to make sure that middle school could be a fully codified model and that we can replicate it and make sure it can be put into other communities.
When our first law class ended and kids kept coming back, like, why are you coming back? You already graduated. Like, well, we just want to be a part of this. We want to be a part of Fly.
We knew that Fly was ready to expand, just really how our young people were responding to programming. When you see the work that you're doing is being well received, you know that you just want to spread this magic elsewhere.
We were in 3 counties in the Bay, and we were like, well, what's next? There were a lot of different opportunities or options about what could be next for Fly. The one thing we both knew were true is that as much as we were helping young people in some real tangible ways, we really needed to address some of the structural challenges to young people finding themselves in a system.
When you talk about disrupting the pipeline to prison, I don't think that can really effectively and fully be done without systems change. At the end of the day, our programs are going to meet youth where they're at and support them in incredibly powerful ways that help our young folks transform their lives. But the way in which our education system, the way in which our juvenile justice system is set up, our systems aren't set up for our young folks to succeed.
A pivotal moment for me and for Fly was the launching of the Youth Advisory Council in Santa Clara County. I think that was the first time that we formally stepped into a space where young people were using their voice to affect change on any level. And that really opened the door for us to do more youth voice work in other counties, for us to now do the work across the state in Sacramento, and to connect our work to other efforts of other organizations, quite frankly, for a larger movement of justice.
Favorite part of my job is to support a cohort of young folks who are alumni of Fly programs each year to learn about the policy process, to learn about how a bill becomes a law, and then to support us in pushing for bills and to help write bills, because our youth have the solutions, they have the answers. Those closest to the problems are closest to the solutions.
I believe it's important to include youth voice in Fly because we are what the program is about. It's Fresh Lifelines for Youth, so it's for youth, this program initially. So it's only right for us youth to speak up and use our voice. I've been a part of the middle school program, law program, FAB, and also now I just got into content creator and YAC. My favorite memories at Fly was our very first mural in downtown San Jose, and it was one of my favorite memories because it was my first time actually public speaking, and I felt like everybody there was really supportive and really helped me through it. I wanted to join YAC because I really wanted to advocate for younger youth and just make our communities, all of our communities, a better place.
There was this program that's a leadership, you could meet other people. Our first meeting, so we went to like a retreat and it was such a good vibe. We started like with working like in the different groups, meeting each other and everything, and then we were just dancing. We had a little karaoke moment. That was the best thing. All of us singing. After when it's done, like you get a different vibe. You like start relaxing, you feel like cool and everything.
Being introduced to Fly and learning the basics of law, it gave me some understanding, some knowledge, and kind of an idea of what prison pipeline was at that time. I was still young, and it helped me identify these things, and it was like a pinpoint of where I'm at now, becoming part of the reentry program where I was able to get my driver license through staff from Fly, and just kind of filling in those gaps by creating opportunities. Later on, the program for the Policy Fellows became an opportunity, and I didn't hesitate to be part of that, and I love it. I have learned a lot from it. Being able to transfer what I've learned to other youth coming into this program by workshops and helping them getting prepared to make public comment at the BSCC. These are moments where I was able to pass what I've learned to other youth.
As we think about Fly beyond its 25 years of existence, as Fly becomes 5 times, 10 times what it is today, that will all begin and end with hope. And so hope is not only our legacy, but it's also our future forward.
I am so proud of Fly's growth. And the biggest reason I'm proud is that as we've grown, if you walk into a Fly event or you walk into a Fly office, it has that Fly love, it has that Fly feel, it has that Fly magic.
Fly magic feels like joy, it feels like laughter, it tastes like good food, it is sitting in community with each other, having fun. It's also being passionate about the work that we're doing and showing up best for ourselves and showing up best for our young people.
We take our Fly love and our Fly magic wherever we go. So even as we've grown from one small community or one high school in East San Jose to so many high schools across 50 cities, across multiple counties, you walk into any one of those places and you will feel the Fly love and the energy and the enthusiasm and the hope and the belief in our young people.
Fly magic is hope.
Fly magic is hope.
Fly magic is hope.